Good morning, it's Mike here at Cycling in the French Alps, and welcome to episode 3 of the Marmotte Diaries. So today I've got some valuable information on water stops on the route of the Marmotte, how to break down the Glandon into 3 smaller climbs, and a quick fix for a Garmin 520 altimeter problem. So this is normally a cracking view of Mont Blanc, but not today, it's in the cloud. So a bit of a D-block ride for me today, unblocking my legs after the big ride last Thursday. It's Monday today, 12 days to go. And I think the key message for me is that I've just got to keep the legs spinning every day from now until the event. It's probably an age thing. I was 53 this year, and I've just got to keep my legs moving. I was driving a lot over the weekend, so pretty heavy going this morning. So most of you probably know this, but if it is your first visit to France, you've got quite a few choices of local water stops on the Marmotte route. You've got this type, which you just spin the lid. You've got this type, you've got this type, and basically anywhere where it says eau potable, P-O-T-A-B-L-E, eau potable, l'eau potable, something like that, it's safe to drink. And there's lots of these on the Marmotte route, and if you click on this video, I've pointed out some of the water stops that I've used previously during the Marmotte, especially when it's mega hot. Just on that note, I'm at 1200 meters at the minute, and it's pretty chilly. So Glibier is 2600 and whatever, 43 is it? So be very chilly up there today. This is the Arve Valley below me, the town of Sallanches, Demoncy, Côte de Demoncy comes up here, Lake Passy. So just looking specifically at the Glandon, on the course profile for the Marmotte, I think it says 21.3 kilometers long, average gradient of 4.3%, but that doesn't really tell the whole story. It's actually 3 separate climbs, which all of them are an average of about 6 or 7%. So I made some notes on this so I don't get it wrong. So it's 6 kilometers up to La Rivière d'Alemont, and after that there's a short descent. It's probably, I say short, it's probably at least a couple of kilometers, and then it's super fast into a sweeping right-hander over a small bridge, and then it ramps up to about 13%. So you need to be super careful going over the bridge at the bottom, and then make sure that you're on your little chain ring as you'll come to a grinding halt. That steep section doesn't last too long. It's probably maybe a kilometer, and then it relaxes a little bit, and then you're up to the second dam that you'll pass after another 9 kilometers of climbing, and it flattens out round the reservoir and does descend fractionally, where you can recuperate a little bit before the final 3 kilometers to the Glandon summit. So you can break it down into 3 smaller climbs rather than one massive slog of 21 kilometers, and you are going to get some respite in between. So I'm going to call it a day there. I feel like I've unblocked my legs after a few days off the bike in the big ride last week, and I'm going to get up early tomorrow and go for a long one. But just finally, quickly, on the Garmin 520 problem. So the problem with my 520 was that it wasn't calculating the altitude gain correctly. So after every ride I was doing an altitude adjustment on Strava. So I looked on the internet, and it seems that the key issue is that this tiny little sensor gets blocked. So I tried cleaning it out myself, and I was in the local bike shop, Rue Libérée, down in Sallanches the other day, and I was talking to Jeremy in there, and we decided to blow some compressed air through this, which seems to have cleared it. So hopefully it's working okay, and I don't need to invest in a new one. So quick fix for anybody who has the same problem. Thanks for joining me on the Marmotte Diaries. As usual, any questions, please drop them in the comments below. If it's your first visit to the channel, please consider subscribing. Next time we'll be looking at the key danger areas on the course, especially the train tracks, and also the 2 areas where you do need to be in a big group. We'll see you next time.